Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day. Today is Monday the 6th and today was a lovely, beautiful day. Also Labor Day, so I didn't have the puppy with me today, so it made it nice. I didn't have to get up at like butt crack of dawn and that whole process at like 5:10, 5:20, whatever. I normally get up for him. Made it kind of nice to be able to sleep in a little bit. I did get up fairly quickly. I got up decent hour, decided to go outside and get a little bit of moving around in before it got too hot. So I got that taken care of, got it all wrapped up. So then we had a bunch of stuff going on with the father-in-law and trying to take care of all of his stuff. So I wanted to take care of my, I guess my requirements for the day for myself before I got overwhelmed with everything else that had to happen. So went ahead, got that done, got back, got showered, got cleaned up, chatted with my wife a little bit, found out what time there's a furniture store we saw that we was up there looking for chairs and stuff. We kind of spotted on our way out, and furniture outlet or something, looked like a discount type place, whatever. Unfortunately, we'd been out long enough then that we had dogs at the house. We could not look at it that day, so we thought, well, we'll go look at it today. So, and we thought, no problem. We're up there, hit it. Oh my God, that place is worthless. It is just a bunch of garbage that, yeah, nothing even close to what we'd want, and it was awful. So, waste of time of getting off the interstate for it, but it don't matter. We had to go up to her dad's house anyway, had to feed the cats, take care of all that kind of stuff, so we got that done. Got the cats fed, kind of looked at the house a little bit, making some plans, trying to figure out what we got to move and how we can move it, and so on and so forth, and all the fun that comes with it. Trying to figure out how to get one of the record racks there so we can move a bunch of records in for him. Trying to figure out how to get his TV hung. All the fun stuff of that. It is what it is. So we're up there for quite a while. The lady, there's I guess it's a lady and her boyfriend, said it was, that is next door. They're flipping the house next to his. So I went over and chatted with her for a minute and said, hey, if you guys would be interested in a flip, I asked her, is it flip or is it something you're living in? She goes, nope, absolutely flip. So we basically chatted a little bit. From there, basically, she told me, she said she'd come over and take a look at the house. She did a quick little walkthrough of the place, quoted a price that was, probably, I mean, it's a fair flipper price. It is what it is. And she had to look at the comps and compare it a little more and da-da-da. And we hadn't even looked up what her little house next door, which is like 800 square feet, whatever, 812 square feet or something. And this house is 1,360, plus. So, and that house had a tree literally had fallen through the ceiling and all the water damaging inside. It was just complete trash. And I'm like, okay, we'll see what her stuff. So her price was about where it needed to be. I think we can do a little better, but at least we have a general idea. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem, whatever. Got wrapped up there, finally at the house. We headed on home. Decided to stop in at Walmart. I ended up on the phone with somebody. We're sitting there waiting, talking to them. Talked to father-in-law's best friend about how we're going to go, best way to go about selling his record collection. We chatted for a while there, and it was just, we finally got off the phone with him, headed into Walmart, and there's not a shopping cart one in that building anywhere. Found a couple employees talking about their weekend and their plans and their bullshit, weren't doing work. So I said, hey, do you guys have any shopping carts? Like, there's nothing here. What the hell? And she goes, oh, they're just there. You gotta go in the parking lot and find stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, you guys don't have employees to go out in the parking lot and bring them back, kind of thing? I'm like, what the hell? And she's like, just flipping. This had like this shitty attitude, like, well, just figure it out yourself. Like, go down. I'm like, so now you want me to check myself out here. You also want me to go corral my own shopping carts from the parking lot because you guys don't teach people to bring them back in. You don't have employees. And a lot of, I was like, whatever. So I just looked at it, and Karen went to go get a cart, and I'm like, let's just leave. Like, there is nothing we need here that we can't get, somewhere else. Like, to hell with it. So we just said to hell with it, and we just walked out, and just like, yeah, to hell with this shit. So our Walmart's going downhill. Every time I look at Walmarts that are shit, it's almost 100% of the time, it is always poor management. So, and when I first got here 5 years ago, we had a really good Walmart. We had a really nice Walmart, and I don't know any knowledge of it, but I'm certain that we have a manager that's changed the last 5 years, and this manager now sucks completely. Like, it's just gone downhill on so many levels. It's gone downhill, but it is what it is. What can you do? So went ahead, gave up there, ended up going to Winn-Dixie instead, picked up everything we needed there, except we were going to grab like some bed sheets and stuff for her dad, which I can get on Amazon and or just pick up at Sam's Club, which is no big deal. I got to order stuff anyway. So went ahead, we got that figured out. We're like, all good there. Yeah, I was so annoyed by our Walmart. I just, like, it makes no sense why it has to be that way. And this, especially when you're sitting around not doing a damn thing. And also, like, hey, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Let me call a manager myself. Let me see if I can find somebody. Let me see if we can get somebody out there and da-da-da, whatever. Don't be just shitty about it, man. Like, why? Why are you mad at me? I didn't cause this problem. I just asked where the carts were. So, give up. I went to Winn-Dixie, left there, got home, put everything away. Everything was good there. Of course, played the dogs and stuff, hung out with them and whatnot. I think I'd be done there. Was able to basically, because there was just Bruce there was no other dog, so I was all fun with that. Worked out really well. Had another dog coming tomorrow, so I actually texted with her, verify the kind of time she was thinking, drop off and stuff. Everything's great, good to go. So I helped my dog out. We played a little bit. We hung around for a little while. Ended up deciding to have like a dinner, which is like a brunch, but it's for lunch and dinner. So we had a late lunch, early dinner, with the concept we figured we would then possibly, have some snacks or something in the evening, kind of make it a little bit more of a kind of a different time frame of eating, because it was that we were both kind of hungry, but it was too early to have dinner yet. It was too late for lunch, so we just kind of decided instead of having a snack and eating dinner later, we just ate our dinner instead. So got done with that, talked to people on the phone, just kind of trying to put out a couple of fires in there. We're talking a lot about what we're doing with his estate, how we're trying to move things around. And it's that weird scenario of we're trying to make decisions for somebody and he's still alive. Like, we're still trying to figure out what's best for him, and we got to get as much money as possible, because that money has to keep him in a place to live for the rest of his life. Like, we don't know how long he's going to live, because it's different if he'd already passed away. And it's like, it's just whatever money is left, we take. And it's a lot different. Now we have to be super conscious and be super, courteous, because if we waste the money or make the wrong decision or something, it could end up, he's going to be screwed. Like, he's going to be in real bad trouble where he's going to run out of money. And then next thing you know, we have him stuck in some state-funded healthcare thing that's just going to be shit, because state-funded healthcare suck. It's not self-pay. You don't get a pick where you go. You just kind of get dropped off someplace. And it's just, that's not what we're looking to do. So it is what it is. We did chill out a little bit though. Hung around, I ended up watching some TV, just kind of trying to relax and the whole fun stuff there. Finally, said hell with it, headed outside, ended up having myself a cigar. Karen came out with me, we chatted a little bit. We talked and kind of just hum-hawed a few things. Talked to her dad about the fact of what he wants done with some of the stuff that he can't take with him, as he wanting to hold on to it and maybe be able to move it into the apartment later, kind of thing, or whatever. And he told us, there's a bunch of stuff, I guess her mom's stuff's all been stuck in the attic, and he's like, just leave it up there, sell the house. And I'm like, we don't know what the hell's up there. We have no idea. So we gotta go up there and dig that stuff all out and all that fun that comes with it too. So yay, that'll be fun. So just the next month or two is gonna just be so much work. It's just ridiculous. And the other thing that sucks, like I told my wife, I'm like, sounds like a dick way of putting this, but like, if he had passed away and we're doing this work, when the time comes, the check would become ours. So like, it makes it worth the 2 months or 3 months of, basically a full-time job for me, but it's not. It all goes into his account. Like, we don't get any of this money. Like, this is all for him. And it just, I don't know, it feels like a lot. And it also sucks because the last 4 years we've been talking to him about, like, hey, like, some of the things, like, pack up some of the stuff that you really don't care to look at, you don't want to look at, you don't want to have. Let's start selling this stuff slowly as we go. We'll get way more money for it because we're selling it as we go. It's like during Christmas, coming up in like October through Christmas, sell your NASCARs, the little die cast things and stuff, because that's when people are going to want to buy for gifts for their people and stuff. There's a lot of those things we could have done to, help facilitate a lot more income, and also it would have been a lot less work on us. But now we get to do all the work and we get none of the profit, which even is a double whammy in the process. So, but it's nicer, we don't have to worry about the fact right now we're not, trying to cope with the loss of our father and the emotional support of that, be able just to move forward and do what's best to try and get as much money as possible in this whole thing. So we got to try and give family a chance to come up and take in the memorabilia stuff they want to, and trying to coordinate all that so we can get the house cleared out best we can, so we get the house listed and all that fun that comes with it. So much work. But she was out there, we chatted for a while, we talked and stuff, watched a little bit of TV on the iPad, and then from there she headed back inside. I grabbed a second cigar because the cigar I grabbed was one of my fast smoking cigars, and I grabbed another second fast smoking cigar and just turned my brain off. I watched some garbage on the iPad, and just straight up garbage, and just turned my brain off, almost like a version of meditation, of not thinking about anything or doing as little as I could thinking about anything. And then suffered through the setting because my tailbone still hurts, something else from the bike wreck and all that, whole thing of just, I can't get comfortable. So it's just that constant, like, I haven't been, since the 16th, I have not had a, chance to really sit and be comfortable in a position. I have to keep moving around, I have to keep jostling around, I have to keep repositioning myself, because I can't find a spot that's actually comfortable to be able to, hang out in and be able to just chill out and relax in. So, and then once when you set your arm down, I saw about road rash in my arm and stuff, it hasn't healed up all the way yet. So I have all that pain, and you just bump it, or you bump your leg or the ankle, especially the dog or something bumps in my ankle, it's just straight fire. So, but that's the life I live, and it is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.